Hey everybody, how's it? Yes, this is a dono makeup session. What that means is that if I didn't have enough time to listen to everybody's donated Wheel of Cheesy Boosties, then that means I pull it for another day, and this is that other day. I only have 6 dono makeups. Nobody's going to be able to dono up from here. But I will be doing some Wheel of Cheese afterwards. So this is going to be a moderately short stream. That's maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours. And but I have my usual suspects in here, the Cados. I think there's like about 50 some odd people here hanging out with us. And yeah, we're all about the music. And so everybody here that's hanging out. It snows in Australia is a little comment there. Free Rick Beato. That's great. I like that. That is funny. I did a little bit of rant before I went live on the whole tough business that Rick Beato's going through with possibly losing his channel. So it was a fun rant. I haven't read the comments that went along with it, but that ought to be interesting. But now we are live here. If you're seeing this on YouTube, if you ever want to join us, please check out the link below. We do have a really good time here. It's a small, wonderful, thoughtful clique of people. The mods are just epic when they can show up, because sometimes I fly in like I do now and I don't tell them, and then they get kind of mental and they're like, oh my God, who's watching the old man? So today I think we have 1 a.m. and we have SB. Turnip will probably pop up in a little bit in the background. Snake probably might also drop in. That's the wonderful thing too, is I don't know the world of how these folks do it. They're mostly younger people, but hey, there he is. There's Turnip, where they have multiple screens, and while they're playing their video games, maybe they keep one little screen on and make sure I'm not blowing up somehow or getting myself in trouble. So that's what I love about our community. So I'm very grateful and blessed about the people that come and hang out. We call them the Cados now. It's been a run thing with the AbbaCados, but anyhow, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Turnip, I, along with everybody else, want to thank you so much for putting chapters on the Austin Wintory interview. That was a lot. That was a lot. I was like, oh my gosh. You know, that to listen through everything and actually have to stop and go, there's a question here. Let's do that. So thank you so much for that. That was epic, epic, epic. Yeah, he did. Amon, I swear to God, if you go back and look at that video, look at how there's like 875 chapters that he put in there, and with good detail as well. So, yeah, that was pretty epic. All right, guys, what do you say we get going? Let's listen to a little bit of music. Remember, no donos today, please, if you're here hovering with us. But you can use the form for Cheesy Wheel, because I had to douche the Cheesy Wheel list when I started this stream. So if you think that you may have already done it from the last stream or something, you know, I don't know if you're able to double check, but you know, I refreshed it at the very beginning of the stream. So that's my ting. Nips, no. I told you what that meant, right? What it is snips. Sometimes I'll call like already all of our profile names aren't already abbreviations of something that means something to us. But Turnip, the name just reminds me of another nickname of a great surfer. His name is Mike Parsons when I was younger. Not only a great surfer, but a mentor and everything. But his nickname, because Mike Parsons, his nickname, surfers love to do this on the tour, was Snips. And so Turnip, Snips, Mike Parsons, they seem to have the same kind of, you know, mentoring style personality. So I'm sorry, Turnip, if every now and then I say Snips. That's what it is. So that's where that comes from. It's kind of an ode to another person who was very kind. It's funny how that kind of resonated in kind of an aura, purple color kind of way, if I do say so my damn self. All right, Geebz, shut the fuck up. And let's do this. So I'm going to stop our music here. And we're going to start right now. Let's start with Judgment. Kazi, Judgment, are you in the house? Kazi Mazzy? You know, you'll never look at cheese nips again the same way, yes. Oh, shit. So Judgment Kazi, I don't know. Yeah, there he is. Hi, how are you, Bubba? So we are starting with you as a makeup dono. And Judgment saying, trying for a wheel. Let's see if I hit one of my. In the meantime, here is one from jazz artist Carlos Ine. Got to work on soundtrack for the cartoon fighting game SkullGirls. This is a performance capture for the track. It's great stuff. Oh, good. So I think we get to see a live performance with the composer. Is that what this is, Kazi? Let me know. All right, so this is SkullGirls' second encore. That's the OST, game OST. And the name of the track is Down the Rabbit Hole. So here we go, makeup session of our donos. And yes, I promise to resolve this YouTube thing if possible. Here we go. I've seen him before. We've listened to this guy before. He's incredibly talented. Do you hear that little tiny arpeggiation in the back? Large coffee today. There's somebody vested in his future. Look at all that brass behind his ass. Yes, I said that. Yeah, I love that closed caption. Sexy, jazzy, 2-chord change up. So far I'm listening to, it's just a back and forth. Which these 2 chord patterns, 2 back and forth, gives you so much space to do what he's doing right now. It's wonderful. I love the one-hand lead work with the electric keyboard. I think it's great. I love that. Nice. Ooh, nice little outside of the box there, said my ex-wife. I love this. I don't know what exactly SkullGirls is as a game. It's a fighting game. Some of that piano playing there. He likes to push those stepping outside. He's got very laid-back attitude with his piano playing. And I don't know if that has to do with maybe that's not his first instrument or his second instrument, which would have been a really great question for me to ask Austin. I think I read in an interview and stuff that he doesn't have a particular instrument that he's number one at doing, but of course, arranging on piano's what most of us do. This guy, I love when he comes across our show like this. He's an incredibly talented musician. I envy him because ever since I was a kid, I did have asthma, and I you know, my dad would have been right in if I would have said, hey, let me, you know, clarinet, you know, saxophone, brass. He might have kicked my ass if I would have said bassoon, though, because, you know, the bassoon never gets a lead part. So I'm kidding. Me and my dad used to laugh about that and how sad it is because the bassoon is an absolutely beautiful instrument. And also, you know, wherever he lives, his neighbors must have to put up with quite a bit, you know, if he's close to anything when it comes to other rooms. I love the fact that we have this all it is these two chords. It's like a minor 7 or a minor major 7. I don't know what it was. I didn't listen. I should have listened closer. But when you have these two chords that just go back and forth and you get the right groove in there, and once you just set that, you can really have a great time with the key, you know, the key or the mode that you want to use through that. You can, and actually with a 2-chord change like that, you can really rinse through a lot of modes in there, which it sounded like a couple times he did. There was a couple times where there was some notes where I was like, qua? And then I had to stop and it made me think going, oh, it does work, you know? But for me, I'm known for that shit. So I'm like, yes, what are you thinking? Bushwood? If anybody knows where I just pulled that from, what movie did I pull that from? Bushwood? You? How dare you? Remember? Anybody remember? Come on, guys. Somebody has to know where I'm pulling that from. Okay, next up. Oh, Ginger for the win. Ginger wins. Yes, it was that Caddyshack moment with Ted Knight. You know, when he was pissed off at Rodney Dangerfield because he thought he was going to buy Bushwood and turn it into a, you know, some condos, and he got all mental. Okay, next up, we have half and a half a Halo Fanboy. I always do this. Halo Fanboy. I don't know if you're still here. Square Mill, you have not watched that? Bruh. You have to watch Caddyshack. It is as part of, I think, every standard, like it has to be part of your playlist of things that you watch in your life. Not only because it's lunacy, but even the story behind it's insane. How they took over an old decrepit golf course in order to shoot it, the debauchery that went on. I think the backstory of Caddyshack is just as entertaining than watching it. Then if you watch the backstory and you go, these guys partied the fuck up, man. They just were like, I want to be on that set. I would have been great to have been a grip or a gaffer on that, you know? You know, not a grip or a gaffer. It's a below the line, you know, not a grip. You know, I'm saying grip is the guys that help. Forget it. I'm in that space. Let me just keep going. Halo Fanboy. It continues with Kalafina, and next comes Seventh Heaven. All I can say is this piece sounds so heavenly beautiful to me. So what we're going to be listening to is the band Kalafina, and the song is Seventh Heaven. Here we go. You guys know of this artist? George, you work on a golf course? How cool. Oof, she has such a beautiful voice. love the noir vibe of the video, though. Ooh. That is beautiful. What a reach in the arrangement there. I don't know what's going on lyrically, but it feels like it's a moment of inspiration, motivation, at least musically. That's the lean. I was waiting for you to say that, Almond. It is such a beautiful track. Judgment, thank you for that. Now I get kind of an idea. Does it stop getting beautifuler and beautifuler and beautifuler? Oof. But the video is mesmerizing as well, too. It's just really well done. Wow, I'm not crying, you are. That was a stunning, stunning piece of music. I mean, and that soft, emotional kind of pull and stuff, you know what I'm saying? It was just beautiful. You know, the chord patterns. I say this with respect, the predictability of the chord patterns takes the wonder where he's going to go next, or composer, he or she is going to go next. So that once I realize the chords that are being used in the pattern, in the key that the composer is going to stay in, that once I've, it's just a comforting thing. It's like sometimes when I listen to a lot of the incredible bands that you guys send me, especially AA, there's so many changes and stuff that just keep me on my edge. Where are they going to go from here? After about 2 minutes, I was like, okay, we're going to stay in a particular pattern and movement and melody and stuff like that, that I was able to just sit there and shut up, funny enough, long enough to just let the track really get into me here. Maybe it's also tied in with I'm a little tired, obviously, from the long night. And, my last 24 hours. And it's just beautiful, hopeful, but yet sad, apparently, right? It's funny. It's like you're saying that I think that they've been put on a boat and sent away for something, but at the same token, which is really funny. I made that mistake listening to some Clair Obscur music for the first time. And I'm like going, oh, this seems like a beautiful whimsical with a thing. Yeah, dude, no. This is where everybody gets their D chopped off and their heads blown up or something. I'm like, oh, well, that's what it sounded like. But anyhow, beautiful track. Thank you so much for that. Next up is Underwater Dojo. Underwater Dojo, you work at a golf course? My goodness. I take it you're a golfer too. Yeah. The message is, Testament just released a new track this week with the exception of the 27-year-old drummer Chris Dovas. Where's Doge? Did Doge split? I hope he didn't. These guys are the most considered to be old men with singer. Oh, wow, 63-year-old songwriter, 61 and stuff. Oh, okay. Steve DeGorgio. Guys really have a gas. Okay, let's listen to it. Oh, no. Underwater golf course. Where did you go? Is he there? Oh, bummer. Underwater Dojo. Somebody ping him, sling him, something. We're doing his track. All right, here we go. The name of the band is Testament. The name of the song is Infanticide A.I. I'm sorry, I can't read this. My eyes are crossing up. Infanticide A.I. Oh my God. Let's go. Oh, we're gonna have a conversation about your golfing experience after your track, my friend. I don't know how to pronounce the name of the song. Infanticide AI. I don't know, but we're listening to it. This is yours, Underwater Dojo. Let's go for Dojo. Ooh, nice. That dark sound with the chuggies. Wow, the drummer's doing some crazy flam work or something. Yeah, old school metal, but with a great sound. I mean, today's production. If you weren't old enough to know that it was old school, this is some fresh sounding poundage. Agree? Not agree? Anybody?
Interpretation, give unity to be replication.
Jesus. I love that neoclassical vibe, man. They're just crushing it. Bass, man. Listen to the bass. Just balls in it. Fuck. And that's my reaction right there. A single word. So it definitely, I think, with Lisa B and myself, I'm sorry, SB, and myself and some other people commented that it had the old school rock to it. Yeah, it did. As a matter of fact, it could have been any number of tracks from a Megadeth or Metallica style 80s track. But the thing is, number one, if you're old like us and can remember that era, yes, you can A-B that, except it sounded a hell of a lot more two T's because of it's today's production, today's engineering and the use of whatever and how they do what they do technically with their guitars. So the sound would be different. So it would be like, let's say, if you took a Black Sabbath track from the 70s and same exact musicians that are now in their 60s and stuff played it just as tight as before, but now with new sounds on the drums and stuff, it's gonna have obviously a more of a refined contemporary sound. And then as far as the question, as far as, yeah, it did say, Dojo, you did say that these guys were like in their 60s, except for the drummer, right? Like the drummer was a new hire or something. But the band is legacy. I don't know. I'm only asking because I don't know. Testament, I guess, is the name of the band. So I don't know how long they've been around. But I tell you what, this was just released 3 days ago, and they, whether they've switched out parts, they've been around since the Last Supper, I don't know. They sound just as insane as any power metal band. And I don't know if power metal is the right term to use with that, because now is that a little more black-esque, black metal-esque, black thrash maybe? I don't know, black metal thrash? I don't know. But it sounded phenomenal, and they don't sound, they just shut that whole thing down about the age. And the only thing is with the vocal performance, you can see you can hear a little seasoning in it. Like a performer that's legit been around, for a while, really, put himself through a lot of stuff with this instrument there. But anyhow, yay, that's my story. Hey, Dojo, really quick. Okay, so you barely play golf, but you work there. What are you, the greenskeeper? Or you work in the store or something? You must like the golf course. It's a great place to work. It's got to be beautiful to work at a golf course. And then, of course, 95% of the people that are coming there to enjoy their day, unless they lose all their balls and have a shit, But you usually don't see them afterwards. So, a gopher hunter is a gopher. Oh, you work on the greens. Oh, so are you botanical? Yes. What? There's a name for that. The green specialist, but what do they call it in the golf course? The only reason why I know that is because I think I may have mentioned to you before, but my brother is one of the most notorious teaching golf pros definitely in Los Angeles. And greenskeeper, yeah, but there's something else to it. There's a little bit more of a name for it. But my brother is known as one of the most vulgar golf coaches ever. But also, you guys have heard me talk about him. He taught almost every actor that was doing a golf movie, because the golf course where he used to work at, and it's now defunct, it used to be called Weddington or Whitsett Golf Course, and he was a teacher there for over almost 40 years. And so movie moguls, a matter of fact, he's the one that introduced me to Eddie Van Halen and Tommy Lee, because they were learning to play golf for all kinds of foundation stuff, and Ron would be going, dude, you got to come over, Eddie's here, or Tommy's here, or the other guy, you know who the one guy, I've told you this before, the one guy that has big hair, but is a guitar player, like who doesn't have big hair and a guitar player? Oh my God, but he's a legacy guitar player, but he loves his golf. I forgot, you know. As a matter of fact, he used to teach, no, not Slash, not Yngwie. He's a little bit more of an underground, but yet very powerful. If I remember his name, I'll bring it. As a matter of fact, though, he does teach, and he has taught Gavin, Shooter Gavin, whatever his name was. Like, there's pictures with him teaching. Oh, shit. The Melvins. Oh, he's the guitar player for the Melvins. He introduced me to him, too, as all these musicians. And he'd be calling me over and say, hey, come on over, man. Guess who's over here, you know, playing golf and stuff. And my recording studio was right across the street. My recording studio used to be like close to what Laurel Canyon, Whitsett and Ventura Boulevard. And then there's a fire station, and there used to be a Jerry's Deli, golf course, in my recording studio. And then he lived in the building across the way, so he'd go to teach, and then I'd go have coffee with him and hang out, and all these superstars that he's teaching back and forth. And that's how I met John Lovitz. All the people that I've ever said I met had nothing to do with what I did in the industry as myself. It's all my brother saying, dude, you'll never guess who I'm teaching next. You'll never guess who I'm teaching tomorrow. You never guess who's coming over. So, the lowly assistant to the super. It doesn't matter. If you've been there for 6 years, you're loving it. Anyhow, I'll continue on. So yeah, that's my story. Yeah, family lore. I got that. My brother is amazing. As a matter of fact, I was jealous of my brother. My brother, when he was a kid, had that ability. I think we talked about this a little earlier, maybe not too much long ago. He would have been a better musician than me, hands down, had he went in that path. He was already doing stride piano playing by the time he was 12. And then doing jazz drums and being able to do, you know, different patterns. I'm like, fucking, how do you do that? But he didn't care, you know. He was just meandering around. Then he found golf early on, and you know. And then he's like, you're going to pay me how much to teach you how to hit the white ball? Frick, let's go. So, yeah. Well, he was an athlete. Now his spine is all messed up. His knee is all messed up from all those years of golf. But, yeah, if you're ever curious on what he looks like now or whatever, his handle on Instagram and all that is RDB Golf Tips. Yeah, he's got quite a legacy of shit he's done and taught Stallone and, God, so many people. It's mind-numbing. Yes, Piatto. Yeah, but RDB Golf Tips. If you ever get bored, look him up on Instagram or whatever. And, you know, that's my little brother. Even though he looks older than me right now, he just recovered from first stage lung cancer, and they took out a lobe of his lung because of his emphysema. But as a family, we're all like, bruh, you've been smoking a pack to 2 packs a day since you were 14. Come on, really? You know? The thing is what happened to him is his lung collapsed. This was about a year and a half ago. His lung collapsed when he was walking back from the golf course, and goes to the hospital. And so they got to take out a lobe of his lung. The emphysema is why he collapsed. And then when they took out the lobe of his lung, they looked at it and said, brah, you have cancer. Except they took such a margin out because they took a lobe of his lung out because of the emphysema. They took a big chunk that they said, man, the margin is like more than enough. So he still has to go in for, what's it called, a PET scan every 6 months, you know, but yeah, just, you know. So now he's waiting to get approval for surgery for his spine, you know, a la Tiger Woods and everybody else. Who was the one pro that he used to teach all the time? Jasper Parnevek? He was a coach for Jasper Parnevek, so he did get into that level as well. But He was like the court jester of like Weddington Golf Course or Whitsett Golf Course, and quite a legacy. Okay, all right, here we go. Next up is Brexter. How are you? Brexter, we are doing Transylvania Orchestra at adjacent Savatage, or as adjacent Savatage. Oh, okay, that's what you're saying. And the song we know. Enjoy, everyone. All right, guys, this is from Brexter. I don't know if Brex is here, but let's do this. You're up next, Cupcake. Savatage is the artist. Hall of the Mountain King. Let's go. All right. Oh no, is this level way too low? Why, did I do something here? Sorry guys, the level's really low on this. Yes, and it is in mono. Let me see if I can find a better version of this, and maybe it's just off the album. So sorry, Brexter, but because of the upload, it is in mono. Apparently they did. This is their own YouTube channel, so maybe whoever was managing that didn't get it, which is a bummer. But hang on for a second. Let me do that. Let me see if I can't find another version of this to enjoy without the video. Okay, this looks like this will work right here. All right, let's try this again. This is Savatage, Hall of the Mountain King. There we go. All right. So old school, sounds killer. You guys are tight. Very theatrical Savatage. I've listened to enough of them now that in my mind I can imagine what their video looks like. This is like early 80s old school vibes here. Listen to that fat snare. Vincent Price. Back from the dead. I'm just not saying anything because I'm just fully digging this. Very nostalgic sounding. It's fantastic. I like that metal in a martini glass.
Come with me. Stay close by my side as the darkness of night closes in. Don't fear. In a thunder it roars when a mountain king calls all his children home to where our hidden rivers run. Refuge here for those forever on the run. Madness reigns.
That Gibson humbucker sound of the guitars, you know. At least it feels like it to me.
In the hall of the mountain king.
Very dramatic. Savatage wouldn't be that unless they were dramatic, weren't they? I mean, that's the thing.
In the hall of the mountain king.
Thank you, Cincinnati. Thank you very much. Ooh, that's a Robert Planty kind of. Nice. Very nice. Slightly artsy-fartsy. Artsy-fartsy Franzi Holskis, yes. Old school sounds very Savatage. Now that I've listened to, I think, about 3 of their tracks, everything that they do evokes theater of the mind. You know, that's the whole thing. That's what they're noted for. I think more so because of the fact that I've only been broken into them based on their videos, incredible production. Even that other one that we were listening to right before I found this version of it already, you could tell that was going to be like, you know, a very Savatage-y video, you know, with a lot of lore and a lot of, you know, mystical characters and stuff like that. So, fantabulous. Okay, next up, It Snows in Austria. You're up now, my friend, finally. It snows in Australia. Okay, so, I know I blew it there. I think I said Austria. I mean, it does, but... so this one is Twitchbits. I never heard of that band called Twitchbits. That's what happens to me in my older age, unfortunately, you know. Oh, fuck. Sorry, I'm just saying that was a mess. I shouldn't have said. So the name of this track is called Party Time. The name of this, the band is The Northern Boys. All right, here we go, guys. I'm just having a day, guys. This is just what's happening. Here we go. Oh, shit.
Don't wanna fall in love, I just wanna get fucked. Shoveling mountains, it's edible stuff. Heroin, ketamine, jelly bean puff. Shove it in my brain, get it all mixed up like wow. I'm a troubled soul, I'm living in a studio flat. flat that's covered in mold. Go outside just to shout to strangers, then I crawl in a hole like an ugly mole.
I love drugs and sketchy pills, and my favourite ones are the ones that kill quickly.
This
when I
is
go when
great.
my loved ones miss me, well the answer's no. Chuck my corpse in a big main road, turn my head to a powdered skull. Let rain pour, turn that to mulch, and that's the last scene of the Patrick show.
If glue gone paste, now my face is plastic. Having a gangbang to Jackson 5.
Make me laugh.
I'm an
Quado's
action
gonna pop.
guy. Lost my wife when I prack goodbye. No, don't talk to me unless it's an emergency. I gotta take a number 3. That's a piss and a shit and a wank in a tree.
I said, hello there, can I fill your hole? She took one look and she told me no. I got a
No wonder it was a
home and
Twitch
she hates
Bits,
me. I sleep outside cause she
don't
makes
know.
me. Big bowl of the cocaine, that's me breakfast. I tried crack once, I just wanted to test it and I'm hooked now. I could marry my pipe, my wife wouldn't care, she just wants me to die. It's party time, get your drugs out. If you wanna make love, get your muffs out. It's party time, get your drugs out. Do you wanna make love to a sad old man? It's party time, get your drugs out. If you wanna make love, get your muffs out. It's party time, get your drugs out. Do you wanna make love to a sad old man?
A hip, a hop, a hip, a dip my dick in the salsa dip on a Taco Tuesday. Get a splaff on your boob legs. Yes. Feel free to say no. Bald
The
bean
dog's
full of
taking a free
beans. I got a
sniff.
Yamaha keyboard drum machine. Metallica patch on me dungarees. I said, girl, can I get your number, please?
Hang myself in the neighbour's garden. When he comes back, that's a nice surprise. Let the darkness just take your soul. Listen up, child, close your eyes. Just pull it out, don't cut me hair. Take my face, stub a cig right there. I'm a dirty, wretched man. Call me granddad, cause I fucked your nan.
What's the word? Fuck the universe till it hurts. I'm not used to these kinds of mental health issues. I just want to live in a church and find peace upon me blame. Jesus, please just stop me pain. I know you think that this is a game, but it's not. Now watch me walk away.
I'm a love machine, I don't know when to stop. I got a mouth up here that can make me cock. Pink and red with a mighty bruise. In the club too, stepping with my black school shoes. Lunch and meat in my bootcut jeans. Chuck it on bread with a bit of knob cheese. Taste it, would you like your bite? Give the clap to your wife and a wave goodnight. It's party time, get your drugs out. If you wanna make love, get your muffs out. It's party time, get your drugs out. Do you wanna make love to a sad old man? It's party time, get your drugs out. If you wanna make love, get your muffs out. It's party time, get your drugs out. Do you wanna make love to a sad old man?
He'll be there for a minute. That's what happens. You see, there he is. I'm a sad old man laughing. Quado popping out 7 ways a Sunday. It's so ironic. It snows that you actually donated Twitch bits, and my bits twitched when I bit, and before this thing started, and it turns out to be a video like this. Come on, you knew that was going to happen. This is a hilarious video. I don't know if the 3 gentlemen are the artists or they actually wrote the track and then they got 3 guys to do it, kind of like a Trey Parker kind of style video, but it's definitely the video, you know, for like if you're living in the, Trembling Hills old folks home, hanging out by the salad bar going, hey, mama, oh, sorry, let me get my dentures. What a great track. Great sense of humor. And just going for it. Just going for it lyrically. Saying everything that everybody else at that age probably says, which I'm not too far off from being. God knows whatever my lyrics would be when I get older, but that was just, it is legit. That was them. That is phenomenal. And if that's where they are with their lives and they're celebrating it this way, they're having the best time ever. God bless them. Now I'm motivated again to write music, even just by going, if these guys can have this much fun, because that's what it used to be for me, and write music and do something like that. Of course, what is this, 5.3 million views in 2 years? That's just mind-numbing. That means people are just loving it. And a ton of, just with the thumbs up amount and the comments amount, people are having, I got to read some of the comments, man. Just stand by for a second. Gives me elevated, unhinged 2000s YouTube era content. Bald, mean, and full of beans. I got a Yamaha keyboard drum machine. That's one of the lines in there. Let me see, what's the other one? Hang myself in the neighbor's garden. That's a nice surprise. Hell of a line. When I go, will my loved ones miss me? Well, the answer is no. This song speaks to me. I don't know. This was a great track, man. Well worth the wait. That was just insane, Timmy. Hey, Timmy. MC Geebz. God knows I wouldn't. Don't get me to do something like that, because I would definitely go Hawaiian red hot chili pepper. Oh, no focus. Sorry. I haven't eaten it yet. I ate the other one. I told you, burned my mouth. Not a lot of shovels. Not a lot of shovels or shovels like this one. This was a smoking hot track one. It snows. Thank you so much. All right, guys. A coral reefer, Shri Ubili and Mikkelsen. This was just a dono makeup session. So I see you guys have dropped in donos, and I should put an image somewhere always, like maybe here when I'm doing donos, because people don't necessarily get my notifications that it's just a makeup. Thank you very much for donating, and I really appreciate it, but I'm going to step off that now, and I'm going to go do Wheel of Cheese. But I promise you this, when I come back either Friday or Saturday of this week, you guys will be the first 3 I do, no matter who else parachutes in with any amount of money or whatever the case is. So it says here that you did it on the 24th on my form. And it could have been that you did it in a different time zone. You know, I love your choices of music too. Coral Reefer is great. So just hang in there, guys. I apologize, but I'm going to take a run into the Wheel of Cheese right now. So hang in there for that. And let's just go ahead and start running with that. How about some Wheel of Cheese, guys? You guys ready for Wheel of Cheese? If any of you are out there lurking and you just want to hang in there and you want to join the Wheel of Cheese, you know, you don't have to dono. The form is tacked up on the top there by 1 a.m. Just put in your song. Nothing over 7 minutes. That's the only rule we have. Nothing over 7 minutes. 7:01, it's an automatic boot. So please be mindful of that on your choice. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And the fact that you're viewing, in most cases, that means you are signed on Twitch, which means you're eligible for the Wheel of Cheese. So come on in. Oh no, do I have RoboMic? Did I just RoboMic? Oh no, Bo. Anybody else? Lisa B, it's just you, maybe. No Robo, not for anybody else? Oh, Lisa, you may have just you may have your volume on 11, and maybe you blew out your speakers on your headsets or something. Okay, let's start Wheel of Cheese. What do you say we do that? So let me refresh my data. Data is refreshed. Okay, guys, we have quite a bit of cheesies here. Well, no, actually, we don't have as much. So it's a pretty good chance that you get wheeled. Wheeled with the cheese. Wheeled with the cheese is the breeze, and the cheese and the fleas with the grease. Okay, here we go. Let me see here. Let me switch this to here, and let's start our Wheel of Cheese. And let's go. That's the old list. Don't worry if you're not there. Here we go. I'm refreshing the list now. Let's see if you see you there. There you go. This is the new list. Okay. It was your headphones. I told you. Okay. Are you guys ready for some wheelie? Let's spin. And it is going to be Little Pan Panda. How are you, Little Pan Panda? Let's see what Little Pan Panda wants us to listen to. Little Pan Panda wants us to listen to a song from the game OST, Wuthering Waves. Wuthering? Would it be like Weather? Wuthering Waves. And the song is Ode to the Nameless Martyr. Are you guys familiar with that? Ode to the Nameless Martyr. Okay, let's flip it and check it. All right.
Was it real? Was it mine? Was it worth it? Sometimes I feel like a player that's stressed and pressed by those creeps. All I know is my desire and my love won't fade. I'll set a fire, burn fears to ashes.
Wow, those vocals, the production is wonderful.
Some petals on my chest, right on the tear. I would just fall into that sunset for us to see.
Nice and intimate with the little piano and bass only.
Done its best to contain their schemes. Now all sounds are drowning with me. Through those rivers, shadows, struggles.
Ooh, giant. That snare was like. For what it's worth, to mention, great engineering on the snare. You can hear every bit of the tone in that. I know that sounds bad, but I'm a geek that way.
All the medals on my chest are glimmering. A flash of light burns my eyes, making me ponder again. I burn the clouds with all the feel in my veins.
This singer has some great dynamics.
I linger and die through those rivers.
I'm on. What was that? Did you put Cardi on that third? I love that subtle arpeggiation. It's been there every time the hook comes in. That guitar tone was great. The arpeggiation switch from piano to an acoustic. You can hear it. I love the lead guitar work tucked in the back. Great production, bringing us through multiple dynamics with shifts of arrangements. Oh, excuse me. Big smile. First of all, the video was insane. So I don't know if, I guess Wuthering Waves is a video game? No. Or is it anime? I don't know. Please don't shoot me in the comments. I'm just asking. Great production, massive production. It's just released about a month ago. The opening vocals with the arrangements and the backgrounds, that was a constant through until I think it was the second half of the first verse or something. It broke off into a single voice or something like that. Was beautiful. Whoever the singer is there, she has just phenomenal dynamics in there. You know, the little cracks, the little sizzles in the voice and everything that happened there. The intimacy of, I also think it's the first verse, wherever I said it's just the piano and the bass and her. All these little maneuvers in production and arrangement that took you through, you know, the softer, the more powerful, the bold, bring you back there, you know, the storytelling through, and I'm glad there was lyrics, I can read it. The storytelling through lyrical and melody, also making sure that your journey also has, you know, points where you're going through turbulence and then times when you're just gliding on the beauty of, you know, some of the mellower parts of the arrangements. I like that the composer did kind of sway in and out with multiple instrumental arpeggiations that were going in the back, or patterns. You know, you know, it started off with the piano and then it went to guitar and back and forth. Great track. Super nice, Pan Panda. Thank you so much. Okay, let's refresh. We get some more cheesy. All right, let me refresh us here. And I suck. How the hell did I do that? It's because I suck. So I'm just stop. I'm waiting. 1 a.m. is coming in right now with an old man emote. I can see it. Oh, Skippy beats him. Oh my goodness. Everybody jump in with the old man emote. There we go. There was 1 a.m. Oh shit. That's what my stream is going to be. The legacy from now on is like, you guys got to be always ready with the old man emotes, you know? All right, here we go. This is a refreshed, except for the little YouTube thing is still there. You see it where the blue is? So are you guys ready? Let's go. Oh, senor, we almost, it's Arctic Stark for the win. Let's see what Arctic Stark would like us to check out. Ah. Nothing. Oh, another OST. Fantabulous. This is the main theme of Love and Deepspace, a sort of romance gotcha RPG. The game is a mix of romance and sci-fi set in the future, and the story is super emotional. The main character seems to relive different lives, always falling in love with the same people, but forgetting them each time, kind of like 50 First Dates, possibly. The love interest remembers everything, so they have to watch her die, lose her, and then meet her again like strangers over and over. Yeah, it's like the 50 First Dates thing. That mix of epic space battles and tragic eternal love is what this theme is trying to capture. All right, from Arctic Stark. This is the OST, Sarah Brightman, and the name of the track is Love and Deepspace, the theme song. All right, let's see what Arctic Stark is going to bring us into. Here we go.
Some love for longevity before fading to dust.
Ooh, talk about a lo-fi piano.
Some love for eternal sleep, as eulogy chanted by stars. Into that serenity, their lost time forever buried. She rambled 1,000 times, a million miles searching for light. Free from the rule of death, now seems so dull. Time goes by, but memories rewind.
Beautiful there, that interval.
Back when things began. Where to go? Where they meet and grow old. Where no rivers would flow, no woods would grow, no life would never be ceased. Oh, somewhere they could start again.
Nice head voice, very unique.
Where they would never be the same. Where it rains every day. Then they would
One of those drive tracks. You're outside, wind in the hair or something as you're looking out into the open. I think that's why they chose the images they have on the video as well.
Some fall for eternal sleep, their eulogies
very obscure pattern back there. I love that part of the vocals right there. Beautiful track. I don't know what this is. Somebody had mentioned if this was Andrew Lloyd Webber's wife, Sarah Brightman. I don't know what that. I mean, I know who that is, but I don't know what that is in conjunction with that. If there's anything correlated with that. Beautiful track. Very spacey, very open, very wide, very Journey-esque. Not Journey like the band or the video game. Just, you know, puts you on a, you know, wind in your face, flying over the clouds as you're kind of daydreaming and sussing things out. I really, really like the fact that that opening, though, had probably one of the most lo-fi sounding pianos that I've ever heard, you know, rolling off, you know, a lot of the tone in there and just keeping one little area. Actually, the peak in the EQ on that just seemed like it was barely, probably a minus of about 4 dBs at about, I'm going to say 2,000. You know, just barely kept the hammer in there, and then they really just, you know, high shelved both sides. And maybe add a little warmth to it. But that was in contrast with her voice, too, so that's what made it sound just as beautiful. And she had this really great tone in her voice when she went into that, what I thought would be more of a falsetto part of her voice, but when she got up there in her intervals, very unique little vibe there. So, SB helped me out with that. She was the original being Christine in Phantom of the Opera. Oh, I see. Okay, gotcha. Okay, next up, more cheesy. Let's go more cheesy. We are doing more cheesy. More cheesy. Thank you, Arctic Stark, for coming in and hanging out. I hope you're doing well. All right, refreshing. Okay, been refreshed. The cheese has been refreshed. Here we go, some freshy. Let's see, the opening is always stuck in my head, too. Might be because the playing started. Oh, I see. You're a very big fan of that, and thank you for bringing them through us. We can all fan joy with that. All right, here we go. More cheesy. Who's going to win next? Let's go. Let's go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, no. That was so close. I could feel, I sense the butt clinchings here. There was butt clinchings, that's for sure. Butt clinchings. Oh, yes. Don't we're going to go butt clinching. Oh, shit. I'm going to get canceled. I'm just saying. That was a very bad attempt at Greek. Pull up, pull up. DJ Tambor, are you here? Let's see what the DJ wants. DJ Tambor wants us to listen to more OST. We're OSTing everybody. This is a good thing. This one is called Girls Frontline 2 Exilium OST. His little message is, this is a track that played for the recent special event in the game. The event is meant to highlight stories and sometimes even backstories of specific in-game characters. All right, DJ Tambor's not here. He's not here. He's not here. Oh, brah, you're going to have to wait. They're all going to tell you, oh, man, you missed your track. You did, because you're not here, DJ. I see how you are. Drop in your cheese and run. That's it. All right, guys. Let's see what this is all about. This is Girls Frontline 2 Exilium OST, and the name of the song is Mímisbrunnr's Loop. Something like that. All right, let's go, and let's see what that's all about. All right. Okay. I love what the drum pattern's doing. reminding me of with that tempo. Somebody help me with this. Same approach rhythmically. Dang it. Great track. If I was listening to this playing the game, I'd be like probably letting myself blow up just so I can stay in this loop or whatever. Yeah, it has a little bit of Pliny and Tesseract. Yeah, I can hear that stuff, especially now. Back into that beat. Yeah, nice. There's a particular track I'm listening in my head that I have associated with this. It'll come to me at some point in my life. I'll let you know. See, that was the loop turnaround for the game. What a beautiful track, man. That was a badass track. DJ, that was killer. You know, but I loved what the rhythm pattern was doing with the kit. You know, that urgency that the drummer was creating with a you know, but God, it reminded me of something. I'm gonna figure it out. It'll come to me at some point in my life and I'll let you guys know. Thanks, DJ. That was a killer one. Loving it. So far we've been rolling on the OSTs. So let's continue. Let's refresh. And let me grab some more cheese paper, some cheesy wheelie, queso pobre, queso fanatico, queso dudu. Nope, I'm sorry, that's lactose intolerant version of the queso. Queso dudu, our lactose intolerant version. All right, let's go. What's next? Refreshed. Here we go. I refresh. Ooh! Look at that. A lot of people jumped in on this last run. Oh, we've got some serious queso pobre queso. It's any man's game. How could that happen? Did that many people drop in? Yeah, look at it. Oh, yeah, a lot of people came through. All right, guys. Here we go. Is it? It's repeating? Is that what's happening? No, it can't be. I don't think so. I'm looking. I'm trying to see if there's... I don't know. Oh, yeah, it is repeating. All right. Well, hell, that means everybody gets double the chance here. So let's just spin it and see what happens. What the hell? I don't know why it would do that. But let's just go. Woohoo! That's some serious queso. Oh. Gummy bear chewy. Hey, I didn't know. I couldn't do that on purpose, 1 a.m. There's something wrong with the form, man. And look, even it says here, look, it's got to be different 1 a.m. Look, you see how this is giving me an option now of remove all instances? So maybe there was a hiccup somewhere, maybe with the wheel cheesy guys. I don't know. Or did I not clear it? Oh, I'll bet you that's what I did. I forgot to clear the original. All right, well, I'm still running it. I'm going to clear it, but Gummy Bear Chewy, you won. Okay, let's see what the Gummy Bear wants. Gummy Bear wants us to check out. How about, oh, guys, let's buckle in. We're buckling in. Gummy Bear Chewy wants us to check out a track from Breaking Benjamin. Just when I got through talking about songs that'll put you at the edge of your seat, Breaking Benjamin does not let you sit back on your laurels. So this track is called Dance with the Devil. Are you guys ready for some Breaking Benjamin? I'm thinking we're in the mood for some Breaking Benjamin is what I'm talking about. So let's see what we got going on here. And here we go. All right.
Here I stand, helpless and left for dead.
dual arrangements with the guitars here. It's almost like they switched arrangement duties, the guitar players. I love that. Bass players just driving it straight. That clean guitar holding that other pattern right here. Paramount here in the hook. I love the heaviness of the laid-back pattern with the drummer as well. There's still a sense of urgency in there, but it's not overdone. Love his voice. Jeez. Nice turnaround with the bass there. Nice dive into that lower tone. Little turnaround before a lead, most likely. There we go. I'm loving that the lead is really melodic and not showboaty. That space face with the turnarounds. Yeah, the cymbal ride in the hook is epic. Ooh, nice little fill there. It kind of caught me off guard. Blah, blah, ba, da, da. Benjamin Breakman. Jeez, me and my dyslexia. I can't even read. Benjamin Breakman. Breaking Benjamin. Gee, does that have... Come on. I can't be the only one that messes up like that. Oh, my God. There has been memes or something on, like, TikTok where now it's a highlight reel of people who do that. It's like, I think I got a whole 3 minutes probably if you guys could snip out every time I did something like that. Anyhow, yeah, you're laughing. I know, studios, you're laughing. That's what happens to me. I love that. And that's a really good point. Somebody, damned registration, when he said those silences are powerful, that comes on the heels of what Steph said earlier about the ride. I didn't say anything about it the first time I heard the ride in the hook, where he's just riding those eighths. But I think we've gotten so used to sometimes listening to metal and rock like that they beat the shit out of that little china or that smaller cymbal that's like splash, 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 splash. That the power of the silence in between, when you're riding the bell on the cymbal, that's also like another signature arrangement move of a drummer, that you're in a bell point. I hate to say it that way, but an upper curve, higher part of the song. Doesn't necessarily always have to be in the hook. But whenever you hear that drummer running off the eighths like that on the bell, that's usually a point of wanting to bring you in just a little more by using that silence in between it. So that was a good call, DR. So I appreciate that. Nice track. Oh my God, Breaking Benjamin and Dance with the Devil. I have never heard this. Thank you. I'm definitely going to have to cut this off and put it on the Decomposer Lounge, is what I'm saying. You missed your Wheel of Cheese, DJ. Oh, it was so good. All of us loved it. We said so many things. We wish you were there. We were asking for you. We were going to make you a hamburger. We had everything ready, but you weren't around. So I'm sorry, man. I had, everybody else ate the hamburger, and we just, but we did your song. Of course, when I release it on Twitch, you can check it out. Hopefully it doesn't get DMCA-beatoed. But if it does, of course, I'll put it on YouTube. And so that's what, I think maybe that's what I should call it from now on, DMCA-beatoed, in that heartbreaking way. Okay, let me refresh. No hamburgers this week for you, SB? Okay, here we go. Let's go. What else is, let's see if now I don't. Let's go back to Wheel of Cheese and let me not double Dutch fudge. Now I'm going to take all of this and let's see if we get back to a normal. Ah, yes, now we're looking much normal. This is pseudo normal cheese minus the moldy double up that I did before. So yeah, that's what we do. Okay, guys, ready? Here we go. Some more Wheel of Cheese. Let's in it to win it. What color are you? Really quick, if you see you on the wheel, what color are you? Let's vote for the color. Here we go. 1, a 2, a 3. Okay, here we go. Oh, gee shucks, patty cakes. 1 a.m. I saw him put his finger on the wheel. He just kind of nudged it. Rotten Soundgarden. Let's see what Rotten Soundgarden wants. I'm just saying. Rotten Soundgarden wants us to, any way that I can stoke the 1 a.m. patty cakes rivalry, we're in on it. Okay, there we go. Okay, here we go. Let's just watch this for a second. Patty cakes versus 1 a.m. Let's all get our popcorn and our nori back and forth. Now, here we go. Let's do this. Okay. Rotten Soundgarden wants us to listen to Ricola. Rotten Soundgarden wants us to listen to some... Oh, I didn't expect this from you. Bluegrass? Yeah. Oh, you're smoking bluegrass. I'm sorry. He wants us to listen to Red Fang Shadows, some American sludge stoner music. Please run the video to the end. Okay, here we go. This is from Rotten Soundgarden. The name of the band is Red Fang. The name of the song is Shadows. Let's see what we got going on here. All right, switch it over.
Hey, Aaron.
What's up?
Hey.
I'm looking forward to a super mellow weekend.
So mellow.
So mellow.
The mellowest.
That sludge versus stoner.
What's with the white gloves, dude? Sometimes I wonder why they even let you into MIT. It's totally obvious that even the slightest bit of moisture would completely diminish the value of this perfect first issue. And look.
Kevin Peter Hall?
Yeah.
Wow.
I've been looking forward to this for so long.
Me too, man. Put her in drive, let her rip.
No, that cup's gonna fall on it. You know that's gonna happen, right? Like,
Let's do it.
half blue ribbon. She who? Bass is banging. Well, Ginger, you said move it. Smoke smoking that bass. What a great tone on that bass. It wasn't me, I wasn't driving. Oh. What did it say? City of shit. Ah, ooh. What was the name of that movie? The original one where you couldn't see? Arnold Schwarzenegger was in? Flipping into that story a little bit. Forgot the name of that. Which one was it, guys? Gals? Oh, yeah, Predator. Listen to that bass. That is absolutely huge. I didn't tie that in, Ginger. Thank you. Oh, Skippy. Hits me hard. Ooh. Scatter the goods. With the intestines out. Go, Florist, come. Oh, wow. That was some crazy cool effects.
I don't understand. Why would he disable his tactical advantage?
I don't know. Maybe he rolled a 16 in Valor and a 3 in Intelligence.
The geeks win. What a great video. The whole thing. This was like, oh, this is funny.
Oh, how original. Beer and nerds.
This is when you have a great time when you're doing what you do. No two ways about it. This was really, really super cool. Entertaining throughout the whole thing. Yes, of course, I was getting into the music, but I was really entertained by the storyline. Ginger kind of helping me, with my seeing eye dog, because I'm old and I need that. Well, what it meant, the tie-in between the book cover and what was going on there. Thought it was really clever, though, even though it was predictably, like even said here in the audience, like, oh yeah, nerds and beer. But the big power takeaway for me is what an incredible bass tone. Dude, that when there was just the bass and the drums, that distorted tone was just insane. I would have loved to have been a fly on the wall on how they created that. Like, there was a lot of shit going on there. Or maybe not. Maybe it was just a couple pedals or something. I don't know. But that was an incredible tone. Yes. Let's see. How about some more cheesy? I'm feeling a little more cheesy, guys. I got a few more cheesies in me. Ooh, that was a suppository remark. Sorry. Okay, let me see what we got here. Fuck, what? I'm just saying. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Let me see, who just joined? Who just followed us? Jamal the King 88 just followed. Hey, buddy, how are you? Thanks for hanging in there and watching and enjoying a little fun times here with AbbaCado. Jump on in and say hi. Everybody shall say hi back to you. All right, here we go. I'm refreshing the cheese. Let's go. There it is. We have refreshed cheese. Is there such a thing as refreshed cheese? Because I use cornstarch for my refreshed cheese. Fuck, that make me laugh. When you get old, you use, Gold Bond powder. You just know if you know. Hey, everybody, say hi to Jamal, will ya? What's going on? That's just the worst. That's just, I'm sorry. Here we go. Old cheese for the win. Let me just double down and make sure that we're all good here. Let's spin it. All right. I like to make myself, I ensure my laughter. That's funny. Oh. Yes, sirree. Just barely staying in there. Oh, my God, by the hair of your chinny chin taint. Momzira. Would that be Jexita's mom, maybe? Momzita. Really? No. Is it? Jek? Her first one. I love that. That is the best. Guys, that is relations to Jexita is legitimate. And so, Momzita, are you there? If you're there, you won. Let's see what Momzita wants. Let's see here. Momzita wants us to be checking out a track. Wow. This is where, Momzita, are you like my age-ish? Are you like in your like 45-year-old plus zone? Unless you're Jexita's mom. Maybe that's where Momzita comes from. So let me see here, because you guys are going to love the track that she wants us to listen to. And it is Robin Trower, guys. Robin Trower. Yapper. If you couldn't tell from my username, I'm Jek. Oh, there it is. I'm Jek's mom. Hey, what's going on? Tell the gang at the old folks' home that we do this. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm just kidding. I'm playing. I got jokes. They're bad. I'm just saying. You probably could be in your 40s for sure. Okay. He's helping me submit my own songs now. This one gives me so many memories from high school. Okay, here we go. Let's have a little fun here with Jexita's mom. This is Robin Trower. The name of the song is Bridge of Sighs. All right. Here we go. You guys ready? I love this. It's now a family affair. Gee-hoo. Let's go. All right. The hammer-on pull-off. Jack, if mom is listening to this in her day, she'd be some psychedelic mama.
sun don't shine, the moon don't move, the time's too much weekly.
I forgot how badass his voice was. Just when I listened to him back in the day, I was high, so I can't remember.
Sun don't shine, the moon don't move, the tide's too much weekly.
Hey, Mom Zita's in the house. Say hi to Mom Zita.
Why so unforgiving?
There was a little helpful seventh there to get you off the hangover.
Cold? Been a long time crossing bridge of sighs.
It's that bass work too is giving you that glide.
Cold wind blows, the gods look down in anger on this poor child.
I love where he pulls his tone in his mouth when he sings, kind of right about here.
Cold wind blows, and gods look down in anger on this poor child.
Rescue 7th.
And why so cold? Been a long time crossing.
A little bit of a hopefulness right there in this turnaround. For me, this was the Pyramid Cab days. You know if you know, the Pyramids. Anybody catch that one? Know what I'm talking about? I love the white noise wind. I know that sounds obscure. That bass line. A little bit of a Deep Purple, no, or Black Sabbath, that bass line-ish too. You know what's great about a rinse like this? First of all, for those of us who remember Robin Trower and actually had the opportunity to be in it, to win it during that time where Zero's mom and myself and other older guys and gals here, is that this was the if I'm correct, this was like the gateway drug to sludge stoner. You know, at least that particular track, because they had other tracks. It's almost like Dazed and Confused with Zeppelin, you know? It was that kind of psychedelic, sludgy stoner kind of vibe, and it's such a big part of my youth, you know. So, Mom, Jack Zero, Mom Zero, thank you so much. And it's so cool to have you here and have your son say, you know, the fact that he is who he is with his musical taste, you know, standing on the shoulders of giants, which is your taste, you know. So, congratulations and welcome here. I hope you come by more often and hang out. Really quick, I want to say hi to Billy Beef Castle. Is that it? Billy Beef Castle. Thanks for dropping by and also saying aloha to everybody here in the chat. You're officially part of the Cados. That's the chat room. Everybody say hi to Billy Beef Castle really quick as I go diving back into more of a cheese. Are we ready for Speen? I don't hear anybody. I don't hear anybody. I can't hear anybody. I can't. Where I can't hear. Yeah. Lilo. Okay, here we go. Ready? Last spin of the day. Here we go. Ooh, who's it gonna be? Uh-oh. No! Oh, no! Oh, my God. Patty Cakes is gonna come in hot. This is the way to end the Wheel of Cheese. If you don't know, you know. Oh, my gosh. I'm gonna sit here. I gotta relish in this for a second. I'm gonna sit here for a second. I gotta watch this. I'm watching the whole chat blow up here. You know, I'm getting my popcorn. Stand by. Let's get the popcorn now with the Patty Cake's worse than COVID. Oh, I forget how much fun you guys have. It's hilarious. I got to go back into Minecraft in our universe over there and hang out. That is the best. All right. Here we go. Let's see what 1 a.m. would like us to listen to. 1 a.m. wants us to check out a TV show. He doesn't even give me the name. He doesn't give me the name or the song, nothing. So I think I'm going to get rickrolled here, guys. I think I'm going to get rickrolled here. Seriously, he just had parentheses. And I think I know who the cartoon is. I'm not sure if it's SpongeBob or something. Should I do it, guys? I'm scared. I'm scared. I don't know. This could be the one that gets me kicked off of Twitch. I don't know. And he's not even here for this. Oh my gosh. 1 a.m. Here we do this. I don't know what it is, but we're doing it. Here we go. Oh, he's here. He's ready for it. Okay, I don't know what you did here, but guys, this is the last cheese of the day. 1 a.m. won it. And let's see what we got going on here. Here we go.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
Oh my God, is that not the best way to end this stream? That is epic. It was so mental. Everyone's dying. I don't think I've seen the Quado laughing Mexican dude, Recetas. That was the most badass way to end the stream. Live it up to 1 a.m. Rickroll Masters. You guys, you're the Rickroll Master. I think you've busted me on a couple of those little short things. Oh, my Quado. Even Quado jumped out and was like, Quaid, that was fucking funny. Oh, shit, I just snorted. Someone's going to have to clip that out. I think I'm going to have to. That might be a short. That might have to be a short on the AbbaCado channel, courtesy of 1 a.m. Oh, my goodness. Patty Cakes is dying, but because of other reasons. Oh gosh, that was the best. That was so freaking legit. I couldn't have asked for a better way to end the stream. All right, well, of course the chat went off. You guys are the best, and you guys are the best. And thank you so much for hanging out. Let me end the recording here really quick.